Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And today I have a fan-submitted deck. That's right, you can submit your own deck to me to play completely blind. I just copy the list, put it into PTCGL, and then I hit record. And that's what I've done today. Really quick, the name of the person was Linkhawkins. Sorry, it's not showing me your full name. There it is, Linkhawkins. Boom. I know they've done a little bit of YouTube stuff, so I do recommend going and checking their videos out. So they brought me Ho-Oh for Dayz. It's just Ho-Oh being Ho-Oh, trying to be the best Ho-Oh that it possibly can, right? Now, from the list, from what I've been able to make out, it's a looping deck. Kind of like that Misty's Starmie deck that I showed off last week. Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. You're just wanting to put out, survive a hit, pick it back up, put a new one out, and you accelerate all that energy back to it, right? So let's go over how it does that. First off, the ability, Golden Flame. Once during your turn, you may attach up to 2 fire energy cards from your hand to one of your benched Ethan's Pokemon. Those are going to be Ethan's Ho-Oh. You're going to accelerate energy to your Ethan's Ho-Oh to attack with the Shining Feathers that does 160 damage, and you heal 50 damage from each of your Pokemon. So a little bit of heal as well in case they gust up something else but don't fully knock it out. That is fantastic. I do like that, and you can already see the loop, right? You use Golden Flame to accelerate the energy, you attack, you get attack, next turn you penny it back up so all that energy goes back in your hand, and then you put it all on a new Ho-Oh and attack with that Ho-Oh, and you just keep looping Ho-Ohs, right? Also in the deck, we have Latias EX to give all of our Pokemon free retreat because we are playing only basics, right? Ethan's Ho-Oh EX is a basic, Latias EX is a basic, Squawkabilly EX is a basic, which you use Squawk and C's early game in order to set up better, and Mew EX is a basic, which has the restart ability. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 3 in your hand. So that's pretty nice, right? A little bit of draw, a little bit more draw, free retreat, and a very powerful attacker with a loop possibility. We are just playing 12 fire energy. There's no reason to play any other energy in my opinion. Just the 12 fire is good. We go over here to trainers. We are starting off with 4 copies of Earthen Vessel. That's a lot of copies, but you need a lot of energy, so I get it. We got 4 copies of Boss's Orders. I guess we just have the deck space for it. 4 copies of Carmine for early game draw mixed with a Squawkabilly. It's insane. We've got 4 copies of Superior Energy Retrieval. You know, I get it. You're going to be discarding a lot of cards, so playing 4 ofs is a pretty big deal. We got 1 copy of Night Stretcher. Okay. We got 1 copy of Hero's Cape. It is an A-Spec. We can only play 1 copy of it, but it gives our Pokemon 100 more HP, meaning Ho-Oh is more likely to survive more attacks. We got 4 copies of Penny for the looping. We got 3 copies of Lively Stadium. Again, gives basic Pokemon more HP, so Ho-Oh is more likely to survive a hit. Lively Stadium and Hero's Cape, that would be an extra 130 added on, so that's a 360 HP Pokemon. Yeah. Team Rocket's Petrel, it's basically Skyla nowadays. It just searches your deck for a trainer card, then you shuffle your deck. It's pretty good. 4 copies of Ethan's Adventure. Seeing how really all you need is Ho-Oh and some fire energy, Ethan's Adventure can get you a lot of what you need and get you set up very quickly. 4 copies of Bravery Charm, again, just adding HP. Bravery Charm on a Ho-Oh EX puts up to 280, then that Lively Stadium puts it at 310. Still a decent amount. Nest Ball, 4 copies of Nest Ball, because all we're playing are basics. And that is it. That is the whole deck. Let's go ahead, jump into a match, see how it plays. Let's see. There were some other people that mentioned Why Petrel over Arvin? Because Linkhawkins said it helps me grab the stadium we need. Someone else threw out Legacy Energy so that one of those Ho-Ohs is one less prize, putting it to where they need to knock out all 4 Ho-Oh. Linkhawkins has thought about that and is leaning towards it. Interesting. Do you want to go first? Yeah, sure. Why not? We got Carmine. We got Squawkabilly. We can go first. What do we have here? We get a Ethan's Ho-Oh, and that is about it. So good news is that we can actually do quite a bit right now. If I remember correctly, there's no PAL pad in the deck. So how do we loop these pennies forever? I don't think we can, right? And we get the Squawkabilly that I was going to grab with the Nest Ball. Anyways, what's up? Petrel. Ooh, okay. We got Fire Energy. We can Bravery Charm. We can Nest Ball. I'm going to go ahead and grab another Ethan's Ho-Oh, so we can start looping pretty easily, right? We got Earthen Vessel. Discard that. Let me grab 2 Fire. 1, 2. We're going to accelerate to this. No, we're going to accelerate down here. Oh, okay, okay. It's benched Pokemon. Gotta keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So we are going to go ahead and Carmine. Okay, we still didn't exactly get what we were looking for. I could still accelerate another energy here, and I'm going to. Just the one, I think. Kind of pointless. No, I'll do both. Because I'm going to go ahead and squawk and seize here. And I'm hoping for that Nest Ball. Yep, so I can grab that Latias EX. Nope, not the Ho-Oh. The Latias. There we go. Looking pretty darn good right now. I do have to admit. So we can retreat here. I'm not going to. Because what's the point, right? I don't know what they're going to completely do on their turn. But I don't want Ethan's Ho-Oh to just be sitting out there to take free damage, right? I'll leave the Ethan's Ho-Oh to do that. You know, the powered up one versus the not powered up one. That's what I'm getting at, you know? Alright, let's see. Buddy Poofin. What are they gonna grab? Linkhawkins said their first outing with the deck was Aegislash with the ability to stop EX attacks. They were just able to heal, retreat, till I decked them out. Way to go, Linkhawkins. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Glad that worked out for you. Okay, let's... I do have boss's orders, so wherever they put this energy, I can kind of take advantage of that. Are they going to retreat the Pecarunt to the Team Rocket's Ekans? That's the big question. Hey, Sophie. Good morning. You want up? Do you want to say hi to people? Oof. Ah, dang it. We treated her, and I think I touched the oil, so I'm gonna have to wash my hand. So hopefully we can end this fairly quickly. Do I do this? Yes, I do. I don't know what they're planning, but I am going to go ahead, boss's orders, and remove that Ekans there. What can they do? 60 for each prize card your opponent has taken. I've only taken one. That's only 60 damage. I ain't worried. What's up? What's up? Huh? Sophie girl, what's up? You want to say hi? No. I don't know what's gotten into her. For some reason, I hit record, and then she's like, oh, hey, I need something. And it's like, just tell me. Okay. I have free retreat thanks to Latias. It didn't stop anything. I hope you understand that. I'm going to retreat. Bring up Ethan's Ho-Oh. You know, I'm even going to Earthen Vessel for 2 fire. 1, 2. And Earthen Vessel, Lively Stadium for 2 fire. And we're going to get the second Ethan's Ho-Oh here, powered up, ready to go. Yeah, let's go. A 1 and a 2. Golden Flame. Bug season. Hate bug season. Alright. The downsides of having your studio in your shed. Let's go. 160. That brings him up to 170. So just 50 more HP. So even if they throw on something like a Bravery Charm to try to survive longer, they ain't gonna. Ooh, it's a Nidoking deck. Interesting. Okay, and we got Ekans coming. Cool. I guess Arbok could prevent me from playing another Ethan's Ho-Oh down, right? Isn't that what Arbok does? It prevents you from playing ability Pokemon from your hand? Or is it just evolved ability Pokemon? I forget. Alright, what do we top deck here? Carmine. Okay, I'm actually gonna hold that. I have no need to draw right now. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. So let's find out. What do we get? 2 prizes. Only 3 more to go. We're halfway there, baby. Another fire energy. Okay, okay, okay. Here's the Team Rocket Ekans. Do you have the Arbok? No, you're gonna boss up something. Again, I have Latias. As long as this Pokemon isn't, your opponent can't play any Pokemon that have ability from their hand except Team Rocket's Pokemon. It doesn't turn off, and Counter Gain doesn't work on Team Rocket's Ekans or Arbok. Okay, I'll just retreat. And I'll just go ahead and knock out. Yes. There we go. Knockout Arbok. They got their Pidgey. I don't see this going well for them. Yeah, they conceded. They conceded. Alright, so if he's calmed down a little bit. So let's go ahead and jump into another match, right? Because I think we need another match, right? That was over too fast. Too fast, in my opinion. So let's play another match. Here we go. Searching for a match. Seems like we found one. Your opponent choose heads. They're flipping the coin. It was tails. Do you want to go first? Yes, I do. I don't need to go first. In fact, I could go second and possibly get a donk, but I don't need to. I have no basic Pokemon, but my opponent does. I see colorless sleeves. I mulligan twice? No, 3, 4, 5? 5 times. Holy cow. Oh man, we're in trouble. Alright, let's see what we get. Versus Shelmet. Okay. Okay, and we get the Latias off the top deck. Wow, we're gonna Nest Ball. We're gonna grab another Ethan's Ho-Oh. I don't really need a Squawkabilly, I think. I think I'll be doing fine here. Earthen Vessel, the Superior Energy Retrieval. 1, 2, done. Let's go ahead. Golden Flame for 1. And then Golden Flame again. Oh, yeah, okay. And we can retreat, but we're not going to, just in case they try to do something like turn 1, right? Now, if they do get 2 energy on here, they can Shell Smack. and then they have a 50% chance, they flip a coin, right? 50% chance to not take any damage, which would be cool for them. Not so cool for me. But I don't think they're going to crisp in some energy on here, you know? I don't know if it's like my hand has a slight feeling to it because of the oil, or because I'm just thinking that, oh, it might cause something, you know? But this will be our last match, so I can go in and wash my hand. But what do you think of Linkhawkins' excellent Ho-Oh for Dayz deck? Let me know down in the description. I really like it. I really like it. This is awesome. And if you want to submit your own deck, you just got to join the Discord, link in the description, and you can submit your own deck right there. It's in the Discord. We'll help you find it if you can't. Yeah. That's about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, you know? Yeah, if you aren't subscribed, I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before my birthday, which is the end of September. That would be great. I would really appreciate it. Starting to worry that we're not going to hit it. We're like 65 away, I think. So everyone that's watching that's not subscribed, if you could just go ahead and click that, that would be great. Mimikyu! Ah, perfect. I don't know what we're going to do. You know, I got one boss, kind of need some more. I do have 4 of them, but I can't one-shot a Latias, which is rough. Using a new active Pokemon. Yep, I kind of expected that to be coming. Airless Jungle, okay. And Palpat, okay. They get their Iono and their boss's orders back. Would love them to play Iono right now. No? They're playing Carmine? Cool, that was a lot discarded. Holy cow. 2 Ancient Booster Energy Capsules? How many do they play? And for what? Oh boy. Alright. Hey, if it works, right? I could lose this. I most likely will because of this Mimikyu, you know? A superior energy retrieval, not what I was hoping for, so I'm gonna boss's orders up this Shelmet. Let's retreat down to this Ho-Oh and Shining Feathers, and we'll grab a prize card. Look at that. Look at that. Can you tell me what set these sleeves are from? Can you? Do you know that answer? Let me know in the comments. I know what they're from, but I've been playing this game for a while now, you know? Through like 3 generations, including Scarlet Violet. Cornerstone Mask, look at that. Another wall for us to deal with. That's just great. Alright, so Poisonous Ploy. They do 70. I am confused and poisoned. Alright. We got that going. Sadly, though, we don't have a boss. We kind of need a boss. A boss would be great right now. We've got 160 HP right now, so that's pretty cool, you know? I think so, at least. Alright, they got the Binding Mochi there. What do we get? Earthen Vessel. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead, get some fire energy, and we will attach it to our benched Ho-Oh. Get that thing ready to go for when we need it. 1, a 2. A Nest Ball would get us a Mew, which would draw us some cards, which is good, right? So even if we could top deck that, that would be fun. They still don't have any energy down. Maybe they do play Crispin. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Neither one of us has any card draw going on. That was the big problem with the Selgor, having that card draw. Yeah. Yeah, it happens, you know? Oh, jeez. Okay. I am needed inside, so if we can hurry this up, I really hope we don't play stall this whole time, because that would just be annoying. You put the rainbow energy on the Aselgor? Of course. Of course you did. Of course. Now you just need one more luminous energy. I'm sorry, it is luminous, right? Yeah. We got a penny. Not really gonna help us right now. We could use a little bit more change than just a penny. There we go. The poisonous ploy is up and running now. We can just penny. But the thing is that they're probably going to promote the Mimikyu, right? That makes the most sense to me. Or the Cornerstone. Either way, I don't really care which. But those are the ones that make the most sense. They did the Pecker? Really? Really? Ah. Sweet Summer Chad. Let's go ahead and penny. Penny for your thoughts. Let's put up the Ho-Oh. Play down the Ho-Oh. Golden Flame. 1, 2. Golden Flame. 3. Up, right. 3 and 4. Then I can retreat this back down. And we will go ahead. Get another knockout. Get another prize card. So we got 2 out of 4. And we didn't need a boss's orders that time, which is so important for us. We get fire energy. Nice. Maybe we'll get a second Ethan's Ho-Oh ready to go next turn. So then we can just retreat rather than needing to deal with this nonsense. The poisonous ploy nonsense. They got a Brute Bonnet out, which is kind of not needed with the Aselgor's poisonous ploy. But, you know, whatever they want to do. And they put the Mimikyu up. Yes, very smart to put the Mimikyu up here. We get another Latias, which I do not really need. So we're just going to Golden Flame the Fire Energy on, and then we're going to Carmine. Discard our hand, draw 5. We get another Fire Energy. Heck yeah. We also get a Bravery Charm, which we're going to throw down there. And we are going to retreat this thing to the bench. Bring up this one. And Shining Feathers to heal 50 off of our bench. There we go. Now I got 2 set up. I can just keep going back and forth and healing 50. Now that won't completely erase damage, which is an issue. But we'll be fine, I think. They got 19 cards, we got 29 cards. We can still do a lot more, you know? Okay. So, they poison the Mimikyu. Okay. So, Latias giving them free retreat. Playing mess around a little bit. Yep. They put the Cornerstone. Okay. Just mixing up, I guess. You know? Let's see. I can Ethan's Adventure. We can go 1, 2, 3, right? Ethan's Ho-Oh. We can get 2 energy down onto this Ho-Oh. Then we can Nest Ball for Mew. We don't have Mew. Mew is prized. Cool. Shining Feathers. Oh, I should have retreated. Oh, well, I got heads. Whew. I should have retreated. This is going to mean I take more damage from poison, but, you know, it's just 10 more damage, I guess. Forgot to retreat. That's what I forgot to do. Oh, well. Super Rods. They're recovering some cards. Then bring them up to 21 compared to our 25. Okay. I just need 2 more fire energy, and I can infinite loop this thing, baby. Just by doing exactly what Linkhawkins said in the Discord. Just by attacking, healing, retreating, you know? Like, I could penny this thing up. I could. I'm not going to. I am going to boss his orders up the Selgor here. Or should I do that one? This one's a little bit more intimidating because of the Binding Mochi. But no, I'm going to do this one. Shining Feathers. And we're going to heal 50 from that guy. And the next turn I can Ethan's Adventure for the Ho-Oh and the 2 Fire Energy. And I can even like attach to those 2 Fire Energy. Or I can just Earthen Vessel for the stuff that I need. I think Sophie has figured out that I played a second match. She's very disappointed in me. Sorry, my Discord's going off. I really need to like mute that notification thing on my desktop, I think. I don't know. Alright, yeah, I can Ethan's Adventure. Grab that and that. Ooh, that's not good. Lay that down. And Shining Feathers. Well, we get another free heal onto our Ho-Oh, which is nice. But currently we only have 1 card more than my opponent, which is kind of too bad. Maybe we need to watch what we're playing a little bit closer right now, you know? What do we get? Superior Energy Retrieval. Alright, we will just go ahead and attack again. My opponent keeps doing the emote of them crying that they're upset, and it's like, I agree. This is very boring. If you could just concede now, everything would be fine. No? Okay. Yep, they're crying. They got the cry emoji going. Shining Feathers. And if they Iono me, I just get a smaller hand, which is just better for my deck overall, right? So, you know. They got their second energy for a Selgor. Oh, they messed up. They should have done the poison after they retreated the cornerstone so they get the extra damage with the Binding Mochi. Alright. Yep. What do I draw? Team Rocket Petrel, which I can use to go grab boss's orders for next turn. But that will put me with the same number of cards as my opponent here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab boss, and then I'm going to sit on it. See what they do. Because I can't play it this turn, I just played my supporter. So now we have the same deck number, but they draw first, right? So we are just behind them. We have no buffer now. I've got one more boss after this, so I can basically keep getting KOs until I have 1 prize remaining. Then I can't. They're gonna boss up something. The Latias. Okay. I still have free retreat with this Latias. And you don't hit for weakness, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah. Should I penny this? No. No, I'm not going to waste that right now. I'm going to use the boss's orders and take out their Selgor. Shining Feathers. I am missing 1 energy from the deck, so either I get an energy or a Mew or something from this, right? And they conceded. That's the deck. Even up against a wall, we were still able to do quite a lot. And our opponent eventually got tired of playing against us. So a win's a win. Linkhawkins, thank you so much for submitting this deck. I hope all of you appreciated this, just like I appreciate all of you, and especially my members. My members have 2 tiers. There's the $1 tier, just so you can throw some support at me, which I deeply appreciate, and then the $5 tier, which will get you videos early. And so, yeah, just highly recommend that. Let's see, we've got 3 members currently. I appreciate each and every one of them. We've got Phil across the pond, Clinton, and of course, the Linkhawkins, the guy that made this deck. So highly recommend you check out the Discord, maybe submit your own deck, maybe become a member. And of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.